Now, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. We might be watching the beginning of a whole new economy inside of gaming. People be joking about NBA 2K creators, the content creators, but some of these dudes is literally paying rent, buying cars, feeding their kids, like off of rec gameplay and dribble tutorials. It's real.
Fly high like I'm NASA. Move my hips like a south side. I'm like butter on a lobster. We lit, we lit. Got me singing like I'm Shaka. Moonwalking in mi casa. The young queen Cleopatra.
We lit, we lit. We lit, yeah. We lit, we lit.
I even heard somebody say that GTA 6 might create more millionaires than any game ever. And that made me think for a minute, like, hold on for a minute. What if NBA 2K low-key changes lives too? I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. I know we still in 2K26. I know I'm still new to the gameplay concept, but here's the dark side I think nobody really wants to talk about, bro. What happens when everybody stop playing the game for fun? Because that's what it seems like is happening right now. And it seems like people have started playing the game strictly for content. Now every game feels like a job interview, or every possession feel like some type of clickbait. Apex, what's that word, G? Good morning. Happy Monday to the Apex God. It's, mentally it can be really draining being a content creator in 2K. So I just feel like this morning, before we get into our groove, I wanted to kind of talk about whether content creation in gaming, in 2K specifically, is it saving the community, or is it like quietly low-key destroying the community? Because back in the day, people used to load into 2K for straight competition, talking trash and fun, just getting it in. Now half the community is loading into the rec thinking, can this make it into TikTok? And to me, that's a completely different mindset when you think about it. And I'm not hating at all, because this content stuff is real now. It's a whole new game changer. But you got creators making money from, like I say, TikTok payouts and YouTube AdSense, Twitch subs, to selling jumpers, to build tutorials, stream donations, sponsorships. I mean, some people literally escape poverty off of content gaming. Like, that's why I can't clown it, because if a dude is making rec videos, if he's able to help pay his mother bills, shit, I respect it, bro. But I do feel like the downside of being a content creator, in 2K specifically, is the game has changed because of it. Now it's like every random teammate, you feel what I'm saying, want to dribble for 19, 20 seconds trying to get that viral ankle breaker. Nobody want to play defense no more. We as the community, fans of 2K, know that offense sell this game. The developers know that offense sell this game. That's why when we talk about the contest system and people feel like it's broken, I don't believe that the contest system is broken in NBA 2K. I don't believe that defense is completely broken in NBA 2K. I think this shit is really on purpose. The developers know, the community know, offenses will get you the viral moments. Offenses will get you paid. Offenses was going to keep the traction and the conversations going. So I don't really think that there's ever going to be no realistic desire to make this game better when we talk about defense. In addition to that, don't nobody want to move the basketball. Don't nobody want to play realistic basketball in 2K no more. Everybody is trying to create a moment. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to win the damn basketball game. And I think that mentally spreads around. Now you got casual players, starting to feel like, damn, if I'm not posting clips, I'm wasting my time. That's dangerous to me mentally, because your happiness is now attached to, number one, views, likes, how many subscribers you get, how much engagement you get in the video. Like, it's not actual gaming anymore. And when the views don't come, now frustration is going to get hit harder to you than actually losing the game. I'm just being real. I feel like the algorithm is quietly changing the 2K culture. You know, TikTok and YouTube shorts, you know, they heavily reward rage clips and these toxic moments. Negative 2K is trash content. I mean, that performs better than tutorials and balance takes. I don't know, yo. I think another fact about this whole situation, when I read into it, you know, many content creators now prioritize upload schedules over enjoying gameplay. So it's now become to be a business. It's become a job. You can't casually just sit back, kick it, man. I'm about to get it in. It's like you got to really set this business structure around. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you know what you're doing and if you can actually balance, you know, have some balance when we talk about mentally and just being casual. Smaller creators often tie their self-work into the analytical performance, and you can't do that. The numbers game will take you out of this thing just as quick as you playing the game. That's just how it go. And here's where the conversation gets really spooky when we talk about content creating in 2K. The algorithm don't reward balance at all. It rewards emotion. You feel what I'm saying? So what type of 2K content blows up the fastest? The controversy, the dribble guards, you know, those rage moments and shit like that, the toxic moments. The calm, smart basketball content, that usually don't move fast at all. So it's like subconsciously the community gets trained to become more toxic because toxicity pays better. I'm just being honest. There's no way really getting around that. And I think that's the part nobody really want to say out loud. And then mentally, you got content creators start entering a whole dangerous cycle. The video only get like 800 views and the streams start to flop. And, you know, then they start screaming that their content dead and they feel like they got to upload harder. And now instead of just enjoying the damn basketball game, you have now changed to the algorithm, so to speak. That pressure to me can, you know, mess with your confidence bad, especially in 2K where success feels public. Everybody is comparing views, everybody is comparing subs, everybody is comparing followers, everybody is comparing sponsorships and logos and averages, and it becomes less about basketball culture, to be real with y'all, and more about, you know, some type of digital survival. I don't know, man. I don't want to knock 2K content creating because, again, it is definitely changing some lives I'm seeing early on. But, you know, even as a new player, every time I turn around, I'm seeing all these videos by these content creators, and they giving me the same style. They giving me the same vibe. There's not a lot of content creators that are really unique with their content. Everybody is doing the same thing. So it's like the content creation for 2K, is it saving the game by keeping the shit online, or is it accidentally creating like a toxic culture that we can complain about today and tomorrow and the day after and the day after? My eye test tells me that the community is becoming more entertaining and less authentic. People don't actually, you know, react naturally anymore. They got these fake reactions. Everything just feels manufactured because they trying to get clips in. So I don't know, bro. I'm me myself, I'm definitely going to get into the lane and stay in the lane of content creating for 2K. But I think it's important that anybody, yo, you have to try to find some type of balance. No question. This will really mentally drive you crazy. And that's not just in 2K, that's just in content creating, period. But just, I watched this game. I watched how emotional content creators like on Twitter and how they be whining and crying like babies over everything. I mean, it don't matter how popular you are. It don't matter how many followers you got. Some of these guys, especially the males, I don't see too many females gamers really whining and crying like that. But the grown men, the male content creators, they be bugged out, bro. They be so emotional about things, valid or invalid. And I just feel like, bro, at the end of the day, it is a game. If you are getting paid for it, you know, you definitely got to put the work in, but please have some type of balance.